Kingdome in Seattle, Washington is where the Seattle Seahawks have played 8 years of up-and-down football. Yesterday, they met New England with a wild card entry into the playoffs on the line. It's 3-0 Seattle when Dave Craig looks deep to Steve Largent. 46-yard touchdown pass in Seattle had a 10-0 lead. But on the very next series of plays, Tony Eason, the #1 draft pick out of Illinois, looks over the middle for the big tight end, Derek Ramsey. Ramsey breaks the tackle and sets out on a 33-yard touchdown run. Ramsey, 3 receptions for the day, but this was the one that got New England back into it. Picking up the action in the third quarter, Seattle on top 10-6. Dave Craig, out of Little Milton College in Wisconsin, looks for Dan Dornick out in the flat. Dornick from Washington State goes 16 yards for the touchdown. It's 17-6 Seattle. The final score, Seattle 24, New England 6, as Chuck Knox, who annually won divisional titles with the Rams, has taken the Seahawks to the playoffs in this his first year as their head coach. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum for the Raiders. It was home field advantage throughout the playoff. That was what was on the line against arch rival San Diego. Ed Luther opened a quarterback for the Chargers. And their first possession, Luther looks for speedster Bobby Duckworth. 40-yard touchdown, and the Chargers took the first lead, 7-0. Still at 7-0, Jim Plunkett hands off to Marcus Allen. And the great one steps to the outside, takes it in from 8 yards out to tie it up at 7. Wild card game coming up December the 24th. It will be Denver, and they will be playing at Seattle. From New Orleans, Louisiana was rocking and sold out yesterday as the Saints were looking for a playoff spot. First quarter action, the Saints lead 7-0. Kenny Stabler in the end zone. Jack Youngblood is there with him. Safety, and the Rams pick up 2 points. In the second quarter, 7-2 Saints. Watch Russell Erxleben. It's a booming, towering punt that carries far downfield and into the arms of the rookie from Fresno State, Henry Ellard. Ellard spots a little opening, turns on the speed, 72 yards for a Ram touchdown, and the Rams had the lead at halftime, 9-7. The Saints have never had a winning season in 17 years. They have never been to the playoffs, of course. Third quarter action, Kenny Stabler back looking for Jeff Groth. It's picked off by Johnny Johnston, who steps in front of the intended receiver. He'll take it back 31 yards for the touchdown, and the Rams have the lead 16-7. The Bum Phillips teams never give up. They battle back. And in the fourth quarter, they had a 17-16 lead, and Dave Wilson was in for an injured Ken Stabler. He looks over the middle. And Nolan Cromwell, the great free safety, steps in front of the pass, picks it off, returns it 43 yards for a Ram touchdown. The Rams' offense scored only 3 points, but the defense added 23. 6 seconds left. This is the offensive 3 points. Mike Lansford kicks it through from 42 yards out. The Rams win at 26-24. They're in the playoffs. Bitter disappointment and frustration for the Saints. Peter Cole, Jim McMahon back looking from the shotgun. No receiver. Scrambling up the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, and Chicago had a 20-14 lead as the extra point missed. Len Dickey has brought the Green Bay Packers back time and time again this season. He tried once again yesterday. Looking to his tight end, Paul Kaufman, number 82, is there, and Green Bay had a 21-20 lead. 2 weeks ago, Green Bay's Jan Stenerud kicked Chicago out of the playoffs. And yesterday was Bob Thomas's turn. With 13 seconds left in the game, Thomas hits on a 22-yard field goal to win it for the Bears, 23-21, and also putting Detroit in as the Central Division champion of the NFC. A short while later, Detroit took the field against the Tampa Bay Bucks at the Superdome at 20. And for Monty Clark, nothing but jubilation. And as we mentioned earlier, for Bart Starr, the end of his career as head coach with the Green Bay Packers. The playoffs begin in 2 weeks for Detroit. Their opponent will be determined by next week's wild card playoffs.